firestorm surrounds Bill Cosby, but this time it's because of his own words and not the accusations of others. Cosby's confessions about drugs, sex, and young women in newly released documents are eye-opening and leave many feeling betrayed. Here's ABC's Lindsay Davis.
Anything to say to your accusers, Mr. Cosby?
It's a bombshell 1,000-page deposition. In it, Bill Cosby describes the sexual relationship he had with Andrea Constand, who has accused him of drugging and sexually abusing her. Cosby describes one of their sexual encounters, stating, "I don't hear her say anything, so I continue and go to the area that is somewhere between permission and rejection." Cosby describes the encounter as consensual, a romantic evening, dinner by the fireplace, complete with cognac. Cosby says, "I walk her out. She does not look angry. She does not say to me, 'Don't ever do that again.'" The sweeping deposition, taken over a 4-day period at a Philadelphia hotel in 2005, describes Cosby's sexual encounters with at least 5 women, fueling an exploding scandal involving more than 24 women accusing the legendary comedian of abuse.
He flipped me over and sexually assaulted me.
His behavior was like that of a predator.
His testimony, published this weekend, was part of Constand's lawsuit. She accused Cosby of drugging and molesting her inside his home while she was employed at his alma mater, Temple University. In it, he says, "I think that I'm a pretty decent reader of people and their emotions in these romantic sexual things, whatever you want to call them." In the deposition, Cosby's demeanor appearing almost casual to Constand's attorney, who remarked, "I think you're making light of a very serious situation." Cosby replying, "That may very well be."
What we really got to see in this deposition was his attitudes towards the whole thing. He was even chastised by the opposing counsel for not treating it seriously. That's what's really going to hurt him.
Never charged with sexual assault in any of the alleged incidents, Cosby settled the Constand case out of court. A source close to the comedian told ABC News he did so to avoid embarrassment for himself and his family. 2 months ago, I sat down with him for an exclusive interview where he refused to address the allegations directly.
It's interesting. This is a situation that's unprecedented. My family, my friends, I have been in this business 52 years, and I've never seen anything like this. And reality is the situation. And I can't speak.
In a deposition, Cosby admits to obtaining drugs to provide to young women. The attorney asks, "When you got the Quaaludes, was it in your mind you were going to use these Quaaludes for young women that you wanted to have sex with?" Cosby answers, "Yes." Cosby stated he never took drugs or drank alcohol himself during these encounters, adding that he would offer those Quaaludes to others the same as a person would say, "Have a drink." Cosby denies that he ever gave drugs to women without their consent. Tonight, Linda Kirkpatrick, who in January came forward to accuse Cosby of drugging and sexually assaulting her in the 80s, is speaking out.
"I didn't want sex from him, with him, about him, around him."
Kirkpatrick was not one of the women mentioned in the deposition, but says she feels this is her "I told you so" moment.
He was making a mockery of the whole situation, and then, in my opinion, being coached on the sideline of what to say and how to say it.
His futile efforts to hide his own testimony from the public have been unsuccessful. And now the truth is out, and he's never going to be able to keep this secret anymore.
Gloria Allred represents 17 Cosby accusers and has a pending civil suit against Cosby.
We're interested in having him tell the whole truth, and I don't intend to stop until we get it.
It's quite a fall from grace for the man once known as America's favorite dad. A nickname he earned playing the lovable father on The Cosby Show.
My lips are sealed.
Mine too.
His wholesome public persona translating into a famous endorsement deal with Jell-O.
Moms, you know how the kids love Jell-O pudding.
He was a philanthropist and strong advocate of civil rights, but this squeaky clean image was quickly shattered as the sexual assault allegations came pouring in.
Bill Cosby was probably the most important African-American person on TV in his day. Along the way, he did a lot of good things, and all that is for naught now. You realize that the emperor has no clothes, and what Bill Cosby says and what Bill Cosby does have absolutely no correlation. There is no morality in this man, and so he can no longer make moral positions.
At the height of his wealth and fame, the document paints the portrait of an intensely private man who demanded that his support staff sign confidentiality agreements. He also describes idiosyncrasies, like his collection of at least 100 sweatpants. Cosby admits to offering some of the women career advice in pursuit of sex, concealing payments through his agent, even asking one of the alleged victims questions about her father's death from cancer to get close to her. The storm of controversy has led to public scorn for the comedian. Cosby, now the butt of the joke, even at the Golden Globes.
In Into the Woods, Cinderella runs from her prince, Rapunzel is thrown from a tower for her prince, and Sleeping Beauty just thought she was getting coffee with Bill Cosby.
I put the pills in the people. The people did not want the pills in them.
Now, with this recently released deposition, some are calling to revoke Cosby's Medal of Freedom. President Obama responded without naming the comedian.
If you give a woman, or a man for that matter, without his or her knowledge, a drug, and then have sex with that person without consent, that's rape. I think this country, any civilized country, should have no tolerance for rape.
As the controversy picks up steam, even old friends like Whoopi Goldberg.
All of the information that's out there kind of points to guilt.
Are rethinking their support.
It looks bad, Bill. Either speak up or shut up. Because people know now that there's a lot more out there than they thought.
Cosby denied our request for an interview, but one of his lawyers told the Philadelphia Inquirer that the release of the deposition is a violation of the confidentiality agreement, adding, how that deposition became public without being court-sanctioned is something we are going to pursue and deal with very vigorously.
There is no way to restore his legacy. You can't separate his achievements from his dastardly acts at this point. It's a true lack of morality, and he will take that to the grave.
For Nightline, I'm Lindsay Davis in Philadelphia.